Hey guys, welcome to my brand new map. This is the long-awaited Christmas map that I put a teaser out earlier this week, and I'm so proud to be finally able to release it. So let's just jump straight into the tutorial. First of all, you wake up and you're just in your room and you hear a strange noise coming from downstairs. And it seems to be coming from one of these gifts. So go over to the gift, press it, and a message pops out saying that the gnomes have stolen Christmas and you need to follow the green gifts, but don't get seen. So if you follow these green gifts up into the other bedroom, you'll see that you'll need to climb the chimney, but the fire is still on and you can't climb the chimney when the fire is on. So go back downstairs, run to the kitchen just down the stairs on the other side and start hitting the cabinets until some soup falls out. You'll see that it's the top left one, and just pick up the can, take it upstairs. Now, I spent a lot of time just putting up all the mechanics for this map, which makes it truly unique, and you'll see why. So climb up, now you're on the roof. You can see that there's gnomes everywhere in the street, so if you fall down, you die. So just keep following the green gifts as it said, and parkour your way over through the city. So on this little piggy sign on top of the roof, and just follow the green gift. It's really obvious. You can see the gnomes everywhere. I tried to make them a little bit different every time, but they play an important role in the story. So run through this little barbecue place, up on the gift, up on the torch, on the mistletoe, then jump like to the end, as you can see how I did it now, otherwise you might jump over. Then once you get on top of the watchtower, go inside and you'll see a telepresent. Now what's a telepresent? Well, you'll see. As soon as you press it, the floor starts shaking and you'll see that the gift starts growing and growing and growing, and it's gonna absorb you! There we go. And what it actually did is it absorbed us and it took us into, ta-da! Santa's little house. But there's an issue. Santa's not here, because Santa and Commander Sunny have been kidnapped by the gnomes. So go and see H2O and Puddle in the workshop. So you can see on the right here, you can go down into the workshop. Now this workshop is really cool because it's a really unique quest helper mechanism that I set up. It's a kind of evolved version of my deserted island map. So I'll get into that later. But first you'll see Spymaster H2O wants us to make a new telepresent, which needs leaves of red, orange and yellow, and Puddle needs us to make more snowmen before we can go. So as you can see, we need magic sticks, carrots and clothes, and you can see on Puddles there's a little button and it says, where can I find? Now this is the cool mechanism. If you press it, it says for now where the carrots are. If you keep pressing it, it will just keep giving you the hint for the carrots. Now later, once you find these carrots to make the snowman and you go back to Puddle, you press the button again, it will give you the hint to the next step. So it only uses one button, there's no walls of text, there are no triggers that you have to hit, just one button that keeps explaining you the next step. Okay, so go back to the house through the back door and make your way to the stables. These are, well, the reindeer stables. Look at Rudolph and all his friends all ready to take the gifts to the little kids all around the world. I'm gonna be Santa. Now, there's only one real Santa, and let's go and save him. Make your way back into the house, jump on these crates, and make your way to the hayloft, which is right up there. So jump on this lantern, and here you'll see a box full of carrots. So press it and pick up the shotgun ammo, which kinda look like carrots if you think about it. Now, let's head back to Puddle. So make your way back on the stairs, back through the house to the workshop. And as you'll see, if we press that button again, it will no longer give us the hint for the carrots, but it will give us the next hint. So once here, just run inside. You can use the conditional button right now, or you can wait until you have all parts. I'm just gonna use it now. And the next hint is check Santa's bedroom for some spare clothes for the snowman. So go back to the house and head upstairs. Now once upstairs, go into the bedroom and you'll see on his closet to the right, there's a button to get some clothes. Okay, that's the second part. Now lastly, we'll need some magic sticks. I don't know why my inventory isn't showing up in the game on the bottom right now. It must be a small bug, but okay, not to worry. We'll just continue. We don't need to see our inventory. And lastly, once we have these closed, we'll need some magic sticks. Now if we ask it again, Puddles will say that the magic sticks can be found from a pink tree found outside of the house. So once again, go to the backyard, outside to the left, and as you can see right down there, there's a pink tree, but you'll start slipping. So just slip and slide down the mountain, get some momentum and jump with all your momentum to the tree. Then start hitting it. You'll need 10 sticks, so hit it until you get 10 wood, and then just either jump off the island to die and respawn in the house, or use this teleporter. Okay, back to Puddle, we'll use it, and that's the part for the snowman done. Good. Now next step, we still need to make a new telepresent. So we need to find red leaves, orange leaves, and yellow leaves. These bushes are a little bit hidden, but they're not too hard to find. So for the last time, just go back outside, then run under the house, and you'll see the yellow leaves right here. Then run back on the stairs, and you'll see right behind the door, you can see the orange leaves. So just jump on the edge, and then jump to the bush. And lastly, the red leaves right under the reindeer. You can't actually get outside of the map. There's still some exploring you can do, but there's not really a lot of interesting stuff. And we're all set. We're ready to go and save Christmas. So head back to the workshop, and now we'll have to slide down the mountain and face the gnomes and find out what exactly happened to Santa and Sunny. So once again, head to the workshop, and if you go down now, you'll see that this door here is unlocked, and we can just slide down. So slide down this little mountain. It's very fun. You can use this to jump even higher. And make your way down to Puddle and H2O, who are waiting for you down the mountain. Now as you can see, the front of the castle, it's heavily armed. They've got backup. So if you look, there's no way of getting in and past these gnomes without getting seen. Luckily, H2O, who is our spy master, has a great solution for that. He knows of a back exit. So talk to him, he'll take you to the back exit, and he'll give you some snowmen. Now sometimes these snowmen slightly bug, and I didn't want anyone to get stuck on that, so that's why I made a little portal here that allows you to skip this little parkour level with the snowmen. But if you can actually throw the snowman, just do it the legit way, you know, for the fun of the story. Then make your way over to this. You can either just use one and use some momentum to jump, or jump up and make it too high to make it. That's easier. And you can see this is the portal where you would get out if you use the portal. If the snowmen don't work, then you can just use this. And then make your way down this little castle, which is the back door of the gnome castle, the gnome stronghold actually. So just go all the way down the stairs, either jump down or whatever, fall damage is off, and you'll see Puddle and H2O waiting for you here once again. So it's time to save Santa and Sunny and see what those evil gnomes are up to. Run inside, keep following the path, and you'll see here on the left, you'll see the prison. So there's Rudolph, there's Fortnite Creative Tutorials, that guy sounds awesome, you should subscribe to him, he's really cool. And here's Santa, but ooh, Santa doesn't look too good. He's hooked up to some kind of machine and they're turning him into snow. So let's try and get him out. Lockpicking, that's not gonna work. So let's find a different way that we can save Santa. Run through the hallway, you can see that this door is locked and, oh yeah, right, whatever happened to Sunny? Where would they be keeping Commander Sunny? Run through the hallway and enter this door. And there's a little spy hole here that you can use to look in the other room. And who do we see there? Sunny. He betrayed us, and he's the leader of the gnomes. He's the one that is using Santa, and he's draining all of his magic and Christmas magic to power himself, making him into a real god. Thank God there's some weapons here that we can use to fight him. Although, he is pretty strong as H2O says, because he is our military commander, and he has been for a very long time. So, we shouldn't underestimate him. Then go through, and there's a little death run part here. I just wanted to include a little bit of everything. Just dodge these traps. It's only 3 tiles long, because I didn't want to make it too hard, and inexperienced people should at least have a chance as well. And what do we see here? There's no way through. The only way is using H2O, who sacrificed himself. Rest in peace. Now behind his door is Sunny. It's time to face him. There he is. Look at him, he's huge! Okay, so Sunny has a lot of different abilities and each one of them is randomized. So I'll just like quickly walk you through it, although I have a different separate video up already that explains it more in depth. But here we go. So first one is the floor starts freezing and you get up. Just keep bouncing up until the floor unfreezes again. Meanwhile, you can start making some progress on damaging his arms. He has a lot of health. So, next ability, destroying terrain. You'll see the blue flame indicating, and if you get stuck in it, you can just use the teleporter to get back out. Don't forget, keep damaging the part that you're on, so in this case, phase 1 left arm, every time you can. Every bit of damage counts. He has about 5k health per phase, so just every time you can, get some shots on him. Next ability, a moving zone. Now there's lots of different moving zones that can come. It can be left, it can be right, it can be middle, it can be anything. Next one, the mind control. So as you saw, I ran to the back wall, which gave me enough momentum that when he pulls me to him, you kind of land on it again. Now let's see what happens if I don't run. You'll fall on the spikes. But no worries, just trap bait them or well, run on them to get to the bumper and you can fly back up. Okay, another moving zone. This time you'll see left first, then right. Just dodge them and every time you can, do some damage on the arms or whatever part you're on. Same for the zombies. The zombies are randomized as well. It can be 5 small ones, it can be 5 ranged ones, it can be a big one, it can be a combination of everything. And that's what makes this boss fight so unique. Every ability still has some random variations on it. So you never really know what you're gonna get, and every time you fight him, it's actually slightly different because he could cast different spells in a different order, and there's no way to actually know what the next spell is. So it really makes it unique and gives it a real boss feeling, you know? You always have to pay attention, you can't just learn it out of your head, which is what I think makes this boss really interesting. Okay, so keep making progress. Then once the left arm is destroyed, continue with the right arm. And these bouncers actually play to your advantage, because as you'll see, zombies will spawn, but they'll just kind of get confused and run into the spikes. Now, since we're on phase 2, besides all of his normal abilities, he'll also constantly spawn these gas zombies. So if you hit them, they leave behind a gas cloud, so you need to be careful not to stand there. Meanwhile, keep making progress, keep shooting the arms every time you can, keep avoiding the abilities because you have 400 health, but it goes really fast if you fall on some spikes or something like that. So again, poison zombie spawn since we're on phase 2, and just keep going. And since the playing ground, the fighting ground keeps getting smaller because he keeps destroying terrain, you will sometimes need to choose your battles, choose where you want to take some damage, or you might get stuck or trapped in a corner. Now phase 3, besides all of his abilities and the poison zombies, Sunny will also spawn 2 sentries with rocket launchers. And they really hurt if they hit you. So keep an eye out on them. If you destroy them, if you kill them, then they'll respawn in like 30 seconds or something, but it gives you 30 seconds of a little bit more mobility. So as soon as you see them spawn, just take them out because they're really gonna start bothering. And meanwhile, keep avoiding the abilities as usual and keep shooting the next part, which is the bottom part right now. You'll also see these visual indicators. So every spell shows exactly what it is and it keeps evolving, you know, he keeps enraging, he keeps getting more angry. As you can see, there's clouds, there's like this red smoke, there's the lights, and it keeps going like that until we're done. So again, sentry spawn, take them out. Keep avoiding the moving zones because they really hurt. Keep avoiding the zombies and keep making progress. Keep making damage. 5k health is a lot, so it takes a while. Now that I know all of his abilities, it still takes me about 8 to 10 minutes to fully kill him. So if you die, don't worry about it. I mean, it's gonna happen the first couple of times. Take out the sentries, and we're on the last part, his head. His head does have slightly less HP, but there's also more going on. As you can see, we almost have no terrain left to fight on. There's sentries, there's zombies, there's gas zombies, and his normal abilities that we have to avoid. But luckily, we can use these bounce pads when they're up to our advantage. You can get some serious damage in, and sometimes you just need to choose. Now, if you do happen to die, don't worry about it. You'll just spawn right outside of his room, and you'll see that the door is locked, but you can use a teleporter to get back inside. Be careful, because if the sentries are up, as soon as you spawn, they'll shoot, and there's gonna be a rocket flying at your head. So just wait till you hear the rocket sound, and then jump straight back into the battle. It can be a little bit difficult getting back into it, because there's gonna be zombies waiting for you, the sentries. So wait till you find a good moment, or till you hear the rockets, and then just jump in and continue the fight. Now, as I said, his head doesn't have that much health, slightly less than the arms and the body. And as soon as you're done, you will see that all his abilities stop. And stuff will start exploding everywhere. And Sunny is not done. He puts you in a cage, but luckily we've still got Puddle at our side. He throws you this pumpkin launcher, you destroy the machine, and GG, you killed Sunny. Time to save Santa. You'll get teleported to the Santa's cage, to his prison, and you can use this telepresent to save the day, save Christmas, and save Santa. You're now back in his workshop, and as you can see, right here, there's a real Santa here. Now you can't get to him, but you can see him. He looks really pretty, and he's forever grateful that you saved Christmas, and he'll be able to deliver all the gifts just in time. So if you guys enjoyed this map, please let me know, leave a comment below. I submitted it for feature, and I really hope that this will be my first featured map. I have a really good feeling about it because it is awesome and it took a lot of work. Stay tuned for a lot of awesome new guides coming soon. Next week I'll put a full tutorial out on how to make your own custom boss fight with a lot of variations, so that you guys can create any boss fight that you want with any randomized ability that you can think of. So stay tuned for that. Don't forget to hit that little bell, subscribe, and I'll see you guys soon. Code in the description below.